Howdy y'all, my name is Price and welcome back to some more Blueprints. It is day 60. Ooh, it's a round number. Y'all, I had a revelation, I think. We'll find out. If we can get to the antechamber, I was looking back through my footage while I was editing, and I came across the map in the station and the map in the antechamber of the so the map in the station is of the different routes, and then the map in the antechamber is of the different nations, right? But there's the numbers on the pegs and there's the numbers on the stations. And I'm wondering if if you imagine if I overlaid the one map on the other, if that would work, right? It's a thought. It's a thought. I'm playing around with it. If we make it to the antechamber and we have enough moves, I might try and do a little back and forth there. I know I've got the station map. I've got a picture of that taken. I think today what I want to do is I'm going to record a couple of episodes, and then I'm going to try and set up the thing where I do a little bit of let's break apart some of these, some of these pieces. It's a new shrine day or a tomb or shelter day. Let me think about this, because tomb had the candles, but I think we kind of finished that out. It gets me down to that side of the basement, but does that really matter? No. Because I can get there now from the other side, right? Because I opened up the tunnel thing. Then what else? I don't know that I need the tomb. It's not a bad thing, though. You get a ton of money from the tomb. The shrine, obviously I want a blessing. Gosh, I want to know the structure of how the blessings work. Part of me feels like the game is going to give me that information at some point, so I don't want to look up the tables. But there's also a part of me that thinks, no, the game wants you to write the tables. So I'm going to, right now, we're going to say, I can't remember what I did last time. I think I did 40 or 45 or something like that. I'm going to go a clean 50, all right? And we're going to see what we get on 50, and I'm going to play around with it. One of y'all said I was probably pretty close with my logic on that it's 10's place, 1's place. My guess at the moment is 10's place is number of days, probably +1. And then 1's place is the blessing itself. That's my guess. Could be vice versa in some way. Probably not, though. And there's a level of that just makes logistical sense when you kind of think, well, if you're spending 10 coins, you're going up in a tier almost. So that would be time. That would make more sense for that's what would go up. Or the severity, the intensity of the effectiveness, but none of these seem to have an effect of you get 5 berries instead of 3 or whatever. So we'll see. But let's do the shrine. I think that if you don't have a blessing and you get the option for the shrine, then you should take the shrine. Still don't know about this guy. I think we found a cursed key at some point. I feel like I found a cursed key at some point. Or I had the option to, or something. Okay, so we're going to say 50. Now that we start with so much money, it's I can easily do this, and we'll still have way more money than you need to start with. Confirm. Okay, so on a straight 50, what do we get? Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Okay, so what did I say? I said the 5 place or the 10's place is going to be days, and I said it's going to be 5 or +1, right? Didn't I say +1? Because I assume if you do a blessing, it's never going to last for only one day. It's going to last for at least 2. So that's what I'm saying. It's that +1, or rather, the 0's place is 1, if that makes sense. So then 1 is 2, 2 is 3, etc. Does that make sense? Sorry, let me say this again. If there's a 0 in the 1's place, that counts as 1 day. You can't have 0 days of a thing. That's what I'm trying to say. So, 5 is the 6, so that's 6 days. So I definitely think that that's the case. So then 0 is Dancer. That's going to be my assumption going forward. So now, if I want to prove this to myself next time, there will be 2 things I can do. I can either A, keep the 5 in that place to say it'll stay as 6, and then switch the 0's place, and then that'll change the type. Or do both, so switch the 5 to a 4, and switch the 0 to a 1, 2, 3, whatever. I think that either, like, I think we could do that and it would still be able to give us that much information. That's a less safe experiment in terms of, like, accuracy. Actually, before we do this, let me look around real quick, because, you know, I do need to be a lot more thoughtful in a lot of these rooms. I know one of y'all commented that I should really, in like new rooms that I've gotten, like really take some time to look at them. There's some that I've just kind of like blasted through a bit because I, you know, of course assumed what was in there. I can't change this now, can I? Better. Oh. Oh. What do we think happens if I take the gold back? This is probably gonna hurt in some way, but I've got to try it, y'all. I'm always for the lore. Take it back. Each time you draft a bedroom, I have been cursed. Lose a move. Each time you draft a hallway, lose a key. Each time you draft a green room, lose a gem. Each time you draft a shop, lose 1. Each time you draft a red room, lose all of the above. And this is gonna last for 2 days. Oh, these next 2 runs are gonna suck. Okay, that's fine. Now I know. That's awesome. This game is great. I can't reverse it, can I? Will you let me? Can I fix it? Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let me put it back. Oh boy. All right. Well, that is what it is. That's so funny. All right, so this run and the next one, we're probably, I'm just gonna say, we're probably gonna be doing 2 runs on this run, if not more. Because draining the resources like that, we're not gonna get much farther than this, this part of the map. So really, I think I should think about trying to grind a couple of experiments if I get the chance. Though I don't have Tinkerer, which sucks. Her ladyship's spare room. Oh, but drafting a bedroom is bad. It takes away things. But also, I could just use as many of these as possible. Okay. I'm trying to think what other rooms then we would like to see. Well, I would like to see the, oh gosh, what is it called again? It's not the, is it the display room? It's the one that has the, you know, the new one that has the, crown in it. All right. 39 stars. That's right. I drained my stars that one run. You give me gems. You're the key. You're the apple. And you are... all right. Okay. Nice. So the gem flower, if I draft greens, we should be getting more gems, which is helpful. The blue rooms are the safest rooms. The commissary I might want in order to get some items, though. Well, let's do the den. It gets me going the right direction. If I block myself out over here, that's probably not too good. Also, did I... yeah, see, I've used up a lot of space already. Any other things in here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hallway. Now, do I lose anything for drafting a hallway? I don't think I saw anything go away from the curse. What is it again? Bedroom, hallway. No, I'm apparently I should have lost a key there. Well, yeah, let's just keep on going until we can't go anymore. Security, commissary, the spare bedroom. Gosh, I wish I could rotate this. Do I feel like... yeah, let's do it. Okay, because I can do experiment from here at least. As well as, obviously, mess with security. Okay. Welcome to security. Oh, y'all suggested, I think, thank you for the suggestion, we'll give it a shot, was that maybe instead of, like I was trying Swan Song HSS, right? Because that was the full statement. But y'all pointed out that on it, where's my phone? Hold on. On that image, the one that I talked about with the pictures of the security, the screens with the, you know, the way that we figured out the Swan Song HSS. Hold on. I'll look at it real quick. Where it was like the picture of this set of monitors, and it had the A, and then we figured out, oh, it's Swansong HSS, and that maybe that on the side of it there was text that said delete it, and so y'all were like, maybe, you know, think about this, right? Pay attention to this. So let me go back, because I think it makes sense to go through my blueprints notes. There we go. Yeah, so delete it. So then, like, maybe it wants us to, like, take out some of the words. Hold on. Yeah, delete it. Because it's not like it says it underneath it or anything like that. It's like along the side. It's a little weird. So we're going to try, like, maybe taking out some of the words. So maybe like Swan HSS or Song HSS, or maybe just like just Swan or just HSS or something like that. Okay. So maybe I do that, and maybe I only do it at the Grotto, or maybe I only do it at one of the other computers. So it's like, I may want to just play around with it, is what people were suggesting. So it's like, let's maybe give that a shot. Okay, inventory, nothing on the ground. There are to the 2 trunks, yeah. Actually, I only know of one. There's one in the den. Security doors. For right now, let's set security level to high. Offline mode to unlocked. Here's my thinking. If I'm going to be draining keys as I draft things, I need to just kind of bet on being able to go through keycard rooms and hoping I get a ton of them. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen here. Okay, return to security menu, keycard system settings. I think if I go to return to menu, yeah, okay, then we can say log to network. So let's try Swan. Incorrect. Come on. They don't want you to be able to just spam, do they? All right, so that makes sense that would, I probably would have tried that already anyways. So then HSS, no. Oh, just maybe capital matters. No. Then network Swan HSS. No. Well, then let's try Song HSS. Okay. We'll think on it some more. I thought that maybe it could be that. Is there any other combination? No, because I've already done Swan Song. We know Swan Song works. Swan HSS doesn't work. Song HSS doesn't work. HSS doesn't work. Swan doesn't work. Song doesn't work. So I think those are the only combos I can do other than the full. So, but maybe it's just not here. You know, people were saying there's a lot that could matter. Because, like, it could be one of the, like, logins down at the Grotto, you know? So, I guess if our run ends early because no keys, no gems, then we can go play around down there. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Yeah, laboratory. Yes. The curse thing, like, I knew it was just gonna screw me over, but I really felt the need to, you know, like, we have to see it. It's so funny because generally in games, y'all, I don't experiment. I don't screw around. I make assumptions, and I'm like, ooh, we should probably do the small chest at the entrance. Maybe each time we eat an apple, we hope that we get a boudoir. I'm hoping for a hammer. Like, we need external things to do this. Okay. And start. I know I just ADHD'd. I don't remember what I was talking about. Experiments, setup, research logs, pause experiment, log in the network. So we're on eating apples gets us chests, I think. There wasn't allowance, right? Now I'm talking so much as I'm trying to figure out a billion things. It's early in the morning. I just had my coffee. The meds are kicking in. Okay, let's keep it going. So, I'm gonna lose an extra key that way. I will from here as well. Let's get the passageway. Yeah, that drained a key. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna go fast. Okay, well, Keycard doors. Bedroom closet. Oh, man. I was hoping for the breaker box. Let's grab the closet. We're gonna try heading back down, and we gotta go from the entrance hall, or the hallway. So, let's head over here. Well, ooh. I mean, I have to. Commissary would be incredible. I'd get maybe the hammer or something like that, but the breaker box, it's the only way I'm going to open, potentially the only way I'm going to open many of the doors that may come. Oh, this is so tough. I'm going to grab the commissary. Oh, gosh. I have money, you know? There's the hammer. Okay. Magnifying glass. Sledgehammer. So I can at least open the... Thanks. God, there was a little part of me that was like, I'll buy a key card. You know, there was this tiny part of me that was like, don't worry, you'll buy a key card. All right, so we're going all the way back down. There's another chest somewhere. We know there's the one in here. But there's another chest somewhere. In the observatory, maybe? I don't know if I've ever seen one there. Ooh, cool. Silver key's nice. Definitely going to be using that. Okay, not an extra one in here. There's not one in this hallway, is there? No, it's a very small hallway. There's no way that's hiding. Okay. Let me go look upstairs. Maybe it can be up top. No. Okay. Nothing, by the way, and y'all let me know this in the comments because I don't want to waste the time right now. Does anything else pop up in there now that I've already opened that? In the telescope? Because I could see it, you know, I could see it both ways. No. Was it in here? I'm wasting moves, but like... No, where was this other... Huh. So it must be in security? Because that would have been the last room that had been added, so it must be in security somewhere. Or is it talking about the one in the shrine? Can I bust the one in the shrine with the hammer? Are we just going turbo cursed? Shoot, let's try it. I'm right here. Screw it. This run's already doomed in many ways. So might as well screw around. Can I bash open the cursed chest? Probably not. Although, wouldn't it be appropriate? Wouldn't it just be appropriate? Let's get a good shot, by the way, you know? Once again, I struggle sometimes to get the best angles on these, you know, thumbnail shots that I do, but like, come on. I gotta get this angle, y'all know? Y'all know the angle I go for? It's looking at me from the left. I'm looking at it from the center. Anyway, this is y'all seeing behind the scenes. Oh my god, the hammer symbol shows up. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Let me get one from this direction. Let me get one from this direction. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. This is, I don't know what's gonna happen, but Anna said that they've got their reaction and Fawn's reaction to this, so let's see. I have a bad feeling about this. You sure you want to do it? Absolutely! That ominous feeling persists. Better think twice before something or another. The cursed effigy. Curse mode is now unlocked. Also, you are cursed. You can now select curse mode when starting a new game file. I am now cursed. Oh, don't you worry. I was already cursed, baby! I got vaccinated! Oh, man. That's great. That's great. Where's this curse guy? Curse mode is now unlocked. You can now unlock curse mode. I love it. Love this little guy. How cute is he? I love him! I'm just staring. I'm like, wait, what is he? I love him. The more I look at him, it's like, is he a gnome? But then he's got like wings or spikes or something. And then he's got like Like, is it like turtle shell situation? Is he a rock monster? Obviously, he's got a knife. Is he wearing a mask? Does he have just a silly face? Is he a gnome? I just don't know. He's an effigy. Okay. Oh, wow, my moves! I got dropped to 12 moves. Well, this run, like I said before, may be a little, well, it may be a little cursed, I guess. Okay. Well, I think we gotta do the corridor. Well, I mean, we could do the funeral parlor. We lose one of everything if we do the funeral parlor. Let's do a reroll. We gotta reroll. Kitchen, I could get some moves, you know? With what has happened to us, I can get some moves. Also, one of y'all said something about some places have distilled water that I should look for when it comes to the watering can. I don't remember where you said it was, but distilled water... I mean, if I think about it, greenhouse would probably have distilled water. Maybe there's another green room that does. Add morning room today. Oh, I would love to pull the morning room. Club sandwich. Like, get that ahead of time for next run. Because basically, like I said, I'm just kind of treating this one. This run is doomed, and the next run as well. We will probably do both of them in this episode because... need to shake off that curse, you know? I also need to look into the whole curse mode thing because I know that there's multiple modes, but I think you have to, like, reset your, chapel's not pointing the right way, office isn't pointing the right way, none of them are pointing the right way. If I did this, I'd be able to open that passageway up there. Gosh. Okay. Oh, it's so risky because the utility closet means I can move up from the passageway, but then, you know, what from there? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're saying it's doomed anyways. Let's speed up the doom song. No, not off. Wait. Yes, off. Gymnasium, off. Garage, on. You don't matter. Okay. Let us return. So you were talking about distilled water. I was going to say that it could be in maybe another one of the green rooms, but not something I considered. I appreciate that. That's the kind of tip where it's like, I was never going to look for that. And it sounds like it's inconsequential. It's just sort of like, hey, here's another neat thing that you can do. So I appreciate that. I'm assuming so. I don't know what I can do with it, but I'm assuming so. Let's pop through security because I do want to check. Was it counting that as a chest? I think it was. Let's check the inventory. That's so funny to me. Oh, it's so funny to me. No, there's still another one. Okay. So I'm just missing one somewhere that I'm just not seeing. But it has to be, because when I drafted securities when I first saw it, so it has to, and commissary I pulled later, so it's got to be within security, hallway, den, observatory, entrance hall, or storeroom. I just looked at all those rooms. We'll see. We'll see. Like, I've never seen it, like, raised up or anything, you know? Oh, well, I'll probably end up having to go through, I guess let's go through this way. And go back into the hallway again. Is it hiding underneath something? No. So weird. And I don't think I saw it in the hallway, you know? Or in the entryway. I pulled security before I pulled that guy. Open! Kennel, corridor. Well, between the two. Well, kennel's not going to cost me a key, at least on the way in. Corridor will. I'm locking myself out of the foundation. At this point, it doesn't probably matter that much. Sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, tough decision. It's like, no, literally none of those options will help you. Well, if I can get a shovel. Oh, sweet pup. If I can get a shovel, then we can start digging open doors. Funeral parlor is the choice I have to make. The game's always like, you never pick the walk-in closet. And it's like, well, yeah, you only ever give me the option when I'm doomed. When it's going to ruin my time. Okay. All statements that contain the word gems are false, which would include you. This box contains gems. This box is not empty. All statements that contain the word gems are false. But if this statement includes the word gems, doesn't that make itself false? Or does that not count? This is a scary one here. Because I don't know if quotations count or not. And the reason that that's important is that if this statement is quote unquote true, it is internally inconsistent and thus false, right? Because all statements that contain the word gems are false. Well, this one contains gems, therefore it must be false. Therefore, not all statements that contain the word gems are false, right? So this could be true. This box contains gems. This box is not empty. So here's the thing. Both of these, in absence of this, could be true. Therefore, I've got to assume that when it says gems, it's not referring to itself. This guy's then lying, and so this guy has the gems. So that's what we're going to go with. Oh, no! What did I do wrong? It says it's not empty. I'm confused. Oh well, that's fine. I don't care. This run is already doomed. I don't get it, but I'll say this. I fully am defending myself in this. Y'all in the comments, you can tell me how I'm wrong. However, I do not feel bad about my response because that right there is what I would call a rule unexplained. Unless it says something in here. One box this is true, it's false, and one, yeah. So, yeah. Because all statements that contain the word gems are false. That can't be true. Therefore, it's false. But that doesn't mean that they're all true. It just means that they're not all false. Anyway. Special key. Silver key. Well, the conference is not going to cost me anything, I think. Because now the regular hallways cost me gems, so it's like I have to consider that. Okay. Pool, lab, planetarium. I kind of feel like grabbing the planetarium. Yeah. With the thought that, like, I'm running out of moves here. This run's ending very shortly. So let's just go ahead and do that. Code check useless, ballroom quarter. Yeah, see, these are all donezo. So doesn't matter what I pick. Let's go ahead and pick the ballroom. Might as well walk in. Doesn't matter. And then we'll just end our run inside the planetarium and then start back up real quick. The next run's going to be cursed as well, which sucks. But at least starting that way will be fine. And this way we're getting at least a couple stars. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump on out of here and into the next run. Let's do it. Gosh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Let's call it a day. Call it. I also love that I got cursed by opening the cursed chest, and therefore I got cursed from the shrine, and therefore I was immune to the curse from the cursed chest. So I'm like, ha ha ha! I love it. Look at this cozy little cottage. So teeny. Let's just move on. Let's move on. I love how I said day 60 is going to be a special one, and now we know. Day 60 was a very special one indeed. Should have done that on day 66, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Allow ants. I do not allow ants. Let's go see what room we can get. It's funny because some of these rooms, it's like you got to bank on some things, right? It's like doing the hovel. It's like either you need to have done a sauna last run and feel confident that way, or like you're really confident you're going to pick up on some more stuff. Oh, speaking of the hovel, like, let's go. We're going to do shelter. We're going to do shelter because at least I can jump on the computer. I can swap over to, has this always been here? I mean, it must have. Oh yeah, you're open. What was I gonna say? So I can turn on an experiment, then I can at least maybe generate some allowance or something like that. You know, don't totally get ruined on this one. So we've done the time lock save. It's awesome. Let's log into the network. I can look at the... Ooh, I should try the HSS and stuff on here as well. Remote terminal access. Just gonna do this real fast. And then I will maybe check the emails and stuff here. Because again, like we talked about it last time, maybe I didn't ever check in here. I thought I did, but they might have been logs or something. Okay, experiment setup. What can we do? Ooh, permanently out of gold your allowance. When you spend 2 or more to draft a room, if you draw a drawing. Oh boy. Because like immediately add 1. Fantastic. Spending 2 or more gems, there's a good chance we do this at least once. So I think we're gonna do that. Too bad we don't have Blessing of the Tinkerer. That is the blessing that I always want. Let's start it up. Then let's log back into the network. HSS. No. Come on. Log in the network. Swan, Song, HSS. No. Okay, maybe it's just for the Grotto. But I also want to try Swan, HSS. No. Okay. Could it... Real quick. Sinclair HS? Okay. Worth a shot. HSS being his initials, right? Bum 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 bum. Log back into the network. Okay. And then let's check those emails. Stay put. It's finally happening. We just got confirmation that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin your formally creating the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week. Okay, I think I remember reading these before. Let's see. Long-term solution is going to require some doing. Pump room. Okay. Okay, this one's talking about going to the station, I think. Let's see. Okay, there's 4 of them here. Communication method is fully secure. Okay. Do a quick inventory. It said data transfers. Is that like, is the data transfer, is this just for like doing the different modes? From what I understand, when we go into the Grotto, which I should do this maybe at some point, if you like save, if you download your save info or something like that, that's how you can load up like curse mode and other stuff, I think. Because there's like trying to get the day 1, beating it in like day 1. Like the only way to actually do that is to export your trophy data, keep on trying, and then re-import it once you've succeeded, I think. We're already out here, you know what? We're already out here. Haven't started the run yet. This is going to take the least amount of my moves that it possibly could to get here. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's mess around in the Grotto a little bit. So we're going to try Swan Song HSS, Swan HSS, Song HSS, and then each of the words individually. Okay, so... Well, let's start with her HSS. Admin not found. Okay. So how about Swan HSS? Admin not found. How about, I tried the Sinclair HS? Admin not found. Okay, so how about... So did I try Swan HSS? No. How about Song HSS? It says delete it. So then maybe it could be... So it'd be Swan Ong HS. If you get rid of the one side of it. Huh. Oh, yeah, that doesn't even fully fit. Huh. Well, I'll have to think some more about this. Delete it. Okay, well, don't know. Not sure. It's got to be something. So I mentioned this last time that this might have to do with the castle thing, right? If there's like the sea over here, right? Then this could be what fills out some of those. Because we got another thing that filled out a little bit of it, didn't we? Or that I think I did. Yeah, from the back of the statue in the... what is it? Cloister. I always want to call it the courtyard, but it's the cloister. So we got that last time. But when I was down there on the castle thing, I can't remember. I don't think there's anything I could do to interact with that. So it's just a structure for us to try and figure out what that is talking about. So if I find one more piece of information associated with it, I'm going to really want to sit down and mess with that one. But that's going to be a part of, like I said, I'm going to record a couple episodes of just straight up blueprints. And then I'm going to try and figure out a way for me to make that little video where we go through everything. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get the ladyship's spare room. What do you lose from this? Is it moves while I'm cursed? Bedrooms lose a move, hallways lose a key, green rooms lose a gem, shops lose money. So you lose the thing that you normally get or utilize there. Okay, cool. Rabbit's foot. This is a very useful thing in a run where we're going to have our items being drained. Okay, breakfast nook. Boop, boop, boop. Get a key, get some moves, you know. Morning rooms in the pool, that's always nice. Hey! Okay. Let's continue forward. Well, I mean, security is great to get. I love me getting the morning room. Let's go ahead and get security. I gotta remember, if I get the opportunity to buy something with 2 gems, I should really consider it. Inventory, nothing right now. It's good to know. We're gonna do the same thing I did with the keycard system last time, which is we're gonna bank on it. Last time it did kind of work out. The downside was simply my decisions along the way. Confirmed. Back. And exit. Okay. So, well, we know there's no items around because we did the security, the inventory check and there was nothing. So, I'd lose $1 due if I grab the kitchen. Let's do that. Rude! I just noticed the curse thing in the lower corner when that happened. Okay, bananas, let's just buy them all. No reason to avoid it. The salmon. Oh, salmon needs the aquarium. I'm like 90% sure. Club sandwich and bacon and eggs. Cool. Yeah, aquarium. I always love when you can look out here. Which statue do you think that is? I think it's the same one as what's in the shrine. There's no way to get over there, is there? I wonder if maybe there is, actually. Like, this would be behind where the grotto entrance and stuff is, right? That would be, like, around there. So it would have to be through, like, a gate outside. But there's the gate you can get to when you're at the garage, though I think it's closed. There's the gate that's, like, half opened over here that you can't get through. But, like... in this game, so rarely is something that you can see like that not important. You know? Rarely is that the case. Well, lab points up. Lab points up. I like that. All right, now my gems are at 0, so that's great. Doot. As far as computer is concerned, is there anything I need to do on there? We already set up an experiment. Though without gems, I may have ruined it for myself. Well, we're going to go with the chapel. Now I lose one of everything. Man, it's tough. Doot. It's a terrible day to have a curse. Okay, well, too bad I don't have a gem. Because they're getting drained. All right, give me that. At least I got moves. I'm just going to have to get lucky on the... Well, lucky on the locks, for sure. But then also lucky on what they give me for the randoms. Oh, wait! That's right. I'm sheltered. I got to remember that for the rooms with the negatives. Storeroom or den? Well, let's do the den. Do you have a thing? No. Dude, I want the, what do you call it? Detector. Locked. Okay. I can afford the drawing room. I could also go ahead and get the utility closet. Let's get the drawing room. I'll get a gem back, right? Gimme. And now we can get into the foundation, which is great. I got plenty of moves now. We got plenty of moves. So that's nice. I was a little worried that we were going to drain those, but we got a lot from the kitchen, I think. Storeroom, bedroom closet, conference room. Well, I've pretty much locked out my entrance hall anyways. That's fine. We've got a couple of rooms up top we can go through, so that's fine. So let's do... We're not adjoined to a bedroom, otherwise I'd be totally down. 2 keys and a gem. I really want to try and spend both of these gems on one room, if I can. And so what we need here... I would love the ballroom. That's what I want. I want the ballroom. Such a good way to counter this gem problem. Ooh. This one will drain a gem from me, right? No, a move. It'll take a move from me. The office, I will get a gem back. I can spread money, and it's gonna give me allowance. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Though I bet the ladyship's spare room stacks. I bet. So if I can get the walk-in closet, that would have been 6. However, I can still leave from this room. You know, it's all... Ooh! Well, that's nice. I'm glad that I set the security to high. All right, I don't have to open this ever again. That's right. Ah! Oh, and let's do a couple of things on here. Let's spread some gold. I didn't grab the conference room, right? I can't remember if I did. Then let's log into the network. What was it that I wanted to do? I wanted to check my mail order. Staff services. Special orders. Place a special order. So the next time we start, I would like to start with, honestly, probably, I mean, it's always the shovel or the hammer, to be honest. Shovel. Shovel. Approved. Here's the reason why. If you get the shovel, and, you know, you get the shovel, you know you got it from the start, and then you can, if you get the root cellar, I was trying to think, I was like, what is that room called? The root cellar, then it's like from the beginning, you're digging. You are digging. Digging like a dog. Or a dirty hog. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Well. Ooh, cool. I can take the morning room. Beautiful. Beautiful. Because now... Oh, all right. I can... I'll start with gems. You know, it's like at least there's that. I've gotten something out of it. I can still go up in this direction, so using the West Wing Hall wasn't huge. From the entrance hall, I could still potentially fill each of those spots. Okay, I did just get the garage key. I'm leaving myself vulnerable with only the bedroom, though. So we're going to go with the conference room, as much as I would love to have grabbed the garage. If I get the option for the garage up there, then maybe we'll do that. Too bad it doesn't retroactively send the money up here. That'd be nice. Beep, boop, beep. Okay. Dining room? If I can draft an aquarium, we will. Oh, coupon book. Look at that. Already bought a bunch of stuff, but I can still buy a bunch more stuff, I'm sure. I'm sure I can find a way to burn a hole in my pocket. This is gonna take away. Both of these will take away keys. This one gives me options, so we'll go with the options. Let's hope it's a... Dang, I was like, hope it's a key card door. I knew these ones wouldn't be. We will use it. Rumpus room, hallway. None of these point in the direction I would like. So, let's grab the hallway. I can't lose a key on the way in. Then, let's keep it going. Ooh, the boudoir. So I draft 3 gems for this because of the ladyship's spare bedroom, right? Plus 10 moves from the sleeping mask. Plus 5 from the sleeping mask. Plus 10 for walking in. Did I not? Oh, boudoir. Walk-in closet gives me the 3 gems. Well, still, I got the extra moves. And I get this gem. So let's try and spend them on a room. Give me the showroom. Wine cellar is gems, but then... terminal. I feel like I gotta go with the secret passage. What room do I want to pull on the other side of it? That is the question. Kind of think a shop. Which I know is weird, but maybe I can get something where I can buy some keys, you know? Get that locksmith option again. Oh, darn. I forgot that might be a problem. Oh well, I have a ton of moves. We can run back and forth as much as we want. Okay. Dang. Because I'm hoping we can get into the antechamber. Now that I've got so many moves to be able to navigate back through here if I need to, I would love to be able to get into the antechamber and then get to go and try my theory having to do with the station thing. Ooh! Well, there's the showroom I wanted. Might as well. Yeah. Allowance has been raised, because I've got $69 reduced. I mean, I could probably afford it. Ooh, the master key's only 80. The bracelet would actually counteract my... oh gosh, I'm yawning. It would counteract the... what do you call it? The experiment. Because it's when you spend gems, not when you... Well, let's read it. Whenever you spend, yeah. Not the room costs that much, but whenever you spend that much. Let's keep going forward. We know that there's money around because of the, this. So, if I can find some of that money, then, maybe I can get the master key. And I think that would be the thing to buy. And if I can get the master key and the moon pendant, ooh-wee. Just looking around, make sure there's not any, spots I missed. Okay. At least there should be money, right? think I spread stuff, didn't I? I'm not seeing it in here. Ah, here we go. Okay, I was about to be like, I should have seen something by now. Bedroom goes up from here, so we will check that out in a moment. Got money. Luckily, when it comes to keys, it's not like gems where if you open it, it's like cat's out of the bag, right? You can't be like, oh no, I don't have the gems. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. You can't do that. But when you try to unlock a door, you can. So I don't need to worry about having the master key right now if I don't need it. You know what I mean? Oh. Casino could be good. Casino could be good. To make the money to buy the things from the showroom. Oh, I don't have gems. I don't have gems. Decision made. Well, let's grab the bedroom closet. Sometimes I get so caught up in the decision, like, that's in front of me that I forget to, like, well, can you even make that decision? No? Well, then your decision's been made. Okay. Back through the nook. Back through here. I always look at I see that hammer and I'm like, gimme! All right, and then up through here because we can get the other room that goes here. For a second, I thought I'd already gotten the commissary, but it's like, oh no, I didn't get that one. Well, between all these, I don't want to waste a redraw. Let's grab a workshop. You know, maybe there'll be a good item in here. Oh, I was hoping beyond hope that the shovel was going to be sitting right there. But I have... No, the hammers from last time. Ah! When you do two, like, right next to each other. Well, do I have anything else that can combo? No, I don't think so. Okay, well, we continue onward. Once again, I do not have a gem for you. I could get a few gems from the funeral parlor, and that may be what I have to do. I have a key card, so I don't need to turn off the power. And if I don't have to waste the dice, then, you know, or the die. I always forget. Die is singular. Dice is many. The gems are in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are not in this box. Okay, so they're in the white box, right? This one's the liar. The gems are not in this box. You're telling the truth that the blue box is true, which means that you're telling the truth that the gems are not in this box, which means that they have to be in this box. Watch me lose 50 moves. Whew. Was kind of expecting it. Not gonna lie. After the last one. Okay, so then the quickest way... Oh, there's a single way. Back up through the kitchen and then wind into the bedroom. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop. Okay. Oh. Little coin. Oh, did I see any more in any of those rooms? I don't think I did. Let's look again. I got plenty of moves. I gotta remind myself. Like, potentially, I'm thinking there could have been some, like, on there. But no, looks like not. Maybe we just got a low roll. You know? Seems to me like that can happen. When it comes to the money, I think maybe you can just get low rolls. It's too bad because we're 76 and I want 80 because I want to get that master key. Really want to get that master key. Like, that's where it's too bad that I wasn't able to get the, what do you call it? Casino. Would have been able to do some stuff with that. Oh, oh no. Then I guess I got to go back up through the hallway. No, that one was locked too. Oh no, we're all locked in, right? I might be. It's too bad. Unless one of these doors isn't locked and I just hadn't tried it yet. Through the showroom. I'm like 90% sure the one in the showroom was locked. I guess I can go back to the security room and just, like, triple check that the, what was I saying? Go back into security and check the, inventory. Yeah, that was locked because I was just here. Okay. And if I can't get into any of these... Okay, here we go. Does it need to be the West Wing Hall? When I open these, I lose a key. But I don't have a key. So, let's do it. Give me more opportunities. Damn it. Oh, thank goodness. Locksmith! Oh. Okay. Lockpick kit. So, I will be buying the moon pendant when we get the opportunity. What special key you got for me? Prism key! And then let's buy a bunch of these. Okay. Now, I may lose a bunch of these from flipping from that one room. I think we go with this. Yeah. Again, if I can, I would love to get into that antechamber. And what was my thing again? Right, 2 or more gems. So I did do it. Yeah, we're at 92. Okay, use key. And I do have that prism key, right? The dovecoat, you can rotate any of these while you're here. Sadly, the dovecoat gets me forward. But which the secret passage will as well. I gotta remember. But this is, yeah, it blocks me off up there, but I think I have to. Like walk-in closet, we know I'm going to get a ton of gems if I do that. But then I'm really relying on that secret passage. Dovecoat at least lets me keep going, so let's do that. And I save the gem. You didn't have anything in ya? Okay. Boop, boop. Darn. Oh, redraw. Ooh. 2 very good options. You're going to give me more moves from food, but you know what? We're good on food. We're going to do this. Oh, no! Metal Gear Solid death sound. Yeah. Snake? Snake! I lost everything. Oh! The aquarium counts as everything. And therefore I just lost a little bit of everything. Oh, that's a nightmare. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. I really want the commissary. But then I'm very screwed elsewise, so I gotta do the courtyard. Give me a shovel. Alright, hammer's okay. I have the power bank, right? Is that all you need for the hammer? Part of me feels like, no, you need the lever as well. That's right. Okay, yeah, I was like, yeah. And that kind of ruined my secret passage, but... it's the only option I had. Well, now. We are doomed. So we'll take the morning room. 2 gems tomorrow. Well, I can at least at the workshop combo this. We're gonna buy the moon pendant. I luckily do have enough money for that. So let's just continue through the rest of these rooms. Prism key. Sure, let's get a green room while we're over here. I mean, sure. Darn. I was really hoping for something. This is a good spot for items to spawn. Oh, mailroom. Sure. Sure. The rest of those slots I can get rooms in elsewise. This way we're getting that. Oh, I have gotten more letters. Wow. Okay. So 5 we've read already. So, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I just had a small chat with the probate lawyer. But a week before he died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Miss Babbage to remove several floor plans from the thing. Typically, all of them are kept in the drafting studio. You're presumed to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were moved or where they were moved, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Hold on. Go over there. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it. Ah, the observatory. Okay. So that's where I would have learned that. But we figured it out a little ahead of time. I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. And myself were installed after the thing. Uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff. Let's see. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy. Oh, okay. This is just like frequency levels. Let's see. Okay. Yep, we know these things. Oh, and this is where the different blue flames are. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's so interesting. That it took us this long to get that, is what I'm thinking. But okay, so I do want to be generating more letters then. I will do that. Yeah. So I can go through the secret passage into the boudoir. This will be the faster way. No, I should do the aquarium. Boop. Oh! Casino? Casino's always got money. I can't do the one that would make me feel a lot more confident, if you know what I mean. Oh, goodness, I should have done the workshop on this guy first. I should have workshopped the bunny. I would have gotten more money. I don't think I will get extra money doing stuff here, though, from the bunny. I'll do a couple. I need to have 20 in order to buy the moon pendant. I'll do a couple. Because who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get a crown. Okay. Ooh, we got net and snake. Hey, give me a 2x. Give me a 2x. Alright, that's fine. Only down one now. Redo that. So yeah, I'll go for a little bit here. Y'all know how it is. I may super speed this. I'm gonna I'll keep talking while I'm doing it, but, you know. Getting 3 of those is a waste, in my opinion, like, of re-rolling. Getting a net, I think, is often worth rolling. I'll try one more time. The snakes are fairly common, I feel like. If this is a crown, we keep going? No. Okay. Darn. Because we've done it before. Hey! Well, yeah, you cash out on that. Since I've gotten it the one time, right? We know it can be done. Okay. Got a net. Cash out. Okay. At least it paid for itself minus 1. Ooh, 2x. Give me a snake. Darn. See, having the 5 respins is very nice at the gold one if you have the lever. Okay, sure. We got 5. Yay. Yeah, just the payouts. Less likely to get them. Try for 1 net. No. Do. Try for a net. And like I said, I won't go below 20. I won't go below 20. Try for a net. It's like if I see a snake, I'm like, I'll give it a shot. All right, let's do one. Do one. Oh, give me a net. Hey, there we go. Okay. Just give me a bunch of clovers. Same thing. When you see the same thing come back, it's just heartbreaking. Ooh, why not? Okay. Ooh, potentially the last one. Darn. Last one. All right. Too bad. We lost everything. No. I waited. Okay. So then, yeah, back to the courtyard and through there. I don't think there's any other rooms over there that I need to get through. We're locked out, so it's not like I need to worry about buying any more keys or anything. So now, oh yeah, that's the passage. Through here, and then I should have an extra door that I can go through here. Lockpick. Can't afford that, sadly. So, I mean, none of this matters here. It's like I can open you, but there's no value in... Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll pull a room where it matters. I have no idea. Actually, this doesn't matter. I have the key card. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Nothing really matters. I have the key card, right? That wasn't last room, was it? Yeah. Okay. So then... where's the showroom? It's over there. So let's go this way. Let's see which one of these I can open with the lockpick. Not you. Oh, it worked. That one worked. It's like you can hear the sound of it being picked. Okay. Whatever keys I have left over, we will come and use in here. But I can go down to the... I got my aquarium. The bedroom, and we can open that door and see what we get. And then run back up here if we feel the need. Sadly did not get into the antechamber. Let's buy our moon pendant. Because it's always nice to start with some items of any kind, you know? Oh, the coupon book applied here. I saved a coin. Look at me. Okay. So... just trying to think, where are we going? We're spiraling. Spiraling. We go this way. We go that way. We go... schmoop. We go dupe. We go boop. And then hoops. Okay, there we go. Use a key. Well... the pool hall would give me one more slot after that, but you know... oh, I can't do the veranda. I was like, but I'll do it because it costs 2. All right. As far as math is concerned, I don't know that we're going to touch this because it depends on what the symbol is in the middle. None? Okay. Don't start doing weirdness to me. Okay, this should be fine. So 14, but flip it. 41 minus 140 divided by 22. So it's 11, 2. So then we've got 14 plus 10 is 24 if I'm doing this the right way. So then 42 minus 20, 22 divided by 11 is 2. Sounds about right. Okay, so then 9. And then we have... hold on. Excuse me? No, No, pinks multiply. Pinks multiply. Oh, man. It's because of the level that it's on. I was like, it's subtract, but pinks multiply. So 9 times 9, 81. Flip it, 18. Hey, look at that. Okay. So that rule I get. That rule is not so bad. When I went into school last time, we saw that there's going to be upcoming some stuff having to do with rounding numbers and things, and I'm not looking forward to that. That I don't get yet. Okay. Rumpus room, Great Hall, gymnasium. You know, Great Hall could have a bunch of stuff in it. But there's not another room for me to go into, so I can't spend the gems anyway. But I think I had said I was going to spend the keys in the other Great Hall, so might as well spend them in this one first, right? Don't seem to be able to open that one. Can't open that one. We are opening that one. I love that I can do this. I can click it and then I can back away, but the doors will keep opening. So in you, we got a bunch of keys. That's cool. Then in you, we got a lever. Doesn't matter. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if you could bash the lever off to get a lever? You wouldn't be able to open that antechamber door. Like, you could even say that, like, that's the penalty, is, like, that antechamber door actually falls. Like, you can't open it. But then, you know, you could use it on the other one. But you could also use it for crafting, you know? That's mainly my thing, is I'm like, I would love to be able to craft with it. Use it. Okay. And then finally you. Again, not like any of this matters because I can go in here, but there's not going to be any way for me to go anywhere. Okay. Then I've got all these items. I'm trying to think, can I combo any of them just to reduce the number of items that I have? Ooh, let's combo the Lucky Rabbit's Foot and Coin Purse. Oh, that gives me less of a likelihood of pulling one of them. But there's the potential for pulling both of them. Where's my workshop? Boop, boop, boop. Because, like, this is one of those ones, if I combo them together and I do happen to pull the Lucky Coin Purse or whatever it's called, then, you know, I can be happy about that. So I didn't pull a planetarium this time around, though, did I? I had that last time, which was nice. I did pull the morning room, but you don't have to end your turn in there, luckily. So we're going to head back here. Let's go to the workshop. Let's cobble together this Lucky Coin Purse. Dude, I wonder if you could combo, like, the moon pendant and the emerald bracelet and the master key. Like, oh, gosh, wouldn't that be incredible? All right, give me that. Then, let's see. Because, like, it's not battery pack sledgehammer. It's like, yeah, you need the other piece. Lockpick kit with nothing. Sleeping mask with nothing. Moon pendant with anything? No. Batteries with any of the rest of these things? Wouldn't figure. Coupon book. Like, I could see the coupon book comboing with the Lucky Coin Purse. Okay. You have, like, the Lucky Discount Purse or something like that. Okay. I'm just looking at the rooms that we've got. Is there anything I want to spend a little bit of time playing around in? I don't think so. It's like I've got money. If I really wanted to, I could go to the casino and just start, you know, slamming until I'm empty. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So we're just going to roll with the moon pendant. Hopefully. What do I want to pull the most? What do I want to pull the most? I think Lucky Purse, key card, or lockpick, runner up. Those three. Then hammer. Then then sleeping mask, honestly. Then magnifying glass, then car keys, then coupon book. That's my order of decision. And did I say battery pack? Because if I didn't, that's because it's last. Okay. Then we're going to call it a day. I got cursed. It was rough. I don't think there's anything else I can do. So we're going to call it there. Okay. Well then. This was a cursed run. But we ended up creating a wonderful, glorious, cursed shopping center. We got Audrey 2 in there. Gotta look out. Gotta look out. When you're back in that dovecote. That's where Audrey 2's living for some reason. Okay. Well then. What an interesting run. Yeah, so I've opened the devil's chest. You know, I stole money back from the shrine. That was funny. Probably not going to do that again. And I think we'll be able to pull the shrine next time, because it seems to me like it shows up the day after your thing runs out. Maybe not, but we should pull it soon, be able to do that. But for now, yeah, this run was mostly about learning what it means to challenge the gods, which, you know, not the best idea. But still, actually, you know, with all of those negatives, right? With the number of, like, all those hallways, that's a potential lost key. Though if I had 0, I didn't lose anything, right? All those bedrooms are lost moves, and yet I had tons of moves. Cursed rooms were bad. Those, you lost a little bit of everything. Should have thought about that before taking the funeral parlor. And the aquarium. Ugh. The aquarium. It counted as a devil room. It wrecked me so bad. I think I actually lost even more stuff because I think it counted as a bedroom too. And as, you know, I think it counted as one of each. So I think I lost multiples if I'm thinking about it. Okay. Well then, that's where we end this run. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the wonderful things that help me with that algorithm. Just every interaction that you do, it helps. And if you've got a friend who you think would enjoy the series, you know, send them that first episode. Send them the playlist. Say, hey, you thought Blueprints was kind of cool. You thought you were interested in it. Maybe go check out this guy. He's pretty cool. Just saying. Just saying. Spread it around. Spread it around. If you feel like it, which I would appreciate. But the most important thing, y'all, is that I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Price, and I will see y'all next time. Which is probably tomorrow or something. It's tomorrow.